Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Keep it together! Don't let him get...
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Kelce makes the catch. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. It's Pacheco again. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Austin put in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. To throw, Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
On the move, headed right. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown.
Game up. Way to blow.
Butker to try the point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 13-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop him here. Get up, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't let him get there. Come on, Andy. Tighten up. Play your position.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Now it's Mahomes. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Not a touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chiefs push the lead to 20. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Steelers drop the lead back to 13. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He gives it to check. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
You can score on these guys.
Throwing now, following the turnover. It's Metcalf. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, it's an interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Milton. Catch made by Austin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 now. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
He looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one finds Kelsey. This is ahead for about 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. From the 28. And that falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. To the air, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. He throws a bullet. Big gain downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 14. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Launches one deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running left with Pacheco. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They've got a man in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play.
Special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Milton. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. They'll go again with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's second and 11. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's just great instincts. Go and second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll come up first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. To throw, Milton. Wangu on the catch. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Gotta figure out this third down here. Milton back to throw. It's caught, Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game, limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Warren once more. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. They stopped him again at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Dicker connects there. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Buying some time right. Complete beyond the marker. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dallas Turner picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Gainwell trying the right side. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. fakes. He's set up to throw. Flush down now to his left. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throwing now, Milton. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.